For you only, every word is true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you are.
Our lady.
This morning it's all about love. I think you've picked that up already because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. We're now joined by sex and relationship therapist, Professor Carpenter, who will share her insights on what it truly takes to build and maintain a happy, fulfilling relationship. Morning, friend. Long time.
Morning. It's great to see you both.
All the very, very best
Yes.
for the year and beyond.
Thank you.
So, me and Simone are going to stay up, you know.
Well, I think you and Simone have done a great job, actually. You've both been very supportive of each other. But again, with Valentine's Day just tomorrow, we tend to think about the romantic couples. But there are couples that are not romantic couples as well. There are couples who get together for pragmatic reasons. There are couples who get together
Hold on, stop there. Explain that first one.
Well, not everyone gets married in this big helicopter.
Correct.
Yes.
Proposal.
Proposal. Some people are quite pragmatic about their choices. Wonderful for the people who have that great romantic start. But some people choose a partner who's stable, who's reliable, who has similar views, who's equally yoked, for instance. And those marriages last very long as well. You have others that are arranged marriages where they never meet the partner until just before the wedding, and they last for a lifetime.
Opposites don't attract.
You know I say that opposites don't attract. Opposites attract for what we call novelty effect. So like when you see something new on the supermarket shelf, and you think, oh, I'll try that. Yes? And then after you try it for a little while, you go, no, something I like that. And you go back to your regular brand, right? So opposites attract for a very short period because we see something in the other person that we think is attractive, but that becomes annoying very quickly. Yes? People who have more similar qualities attract for longer periods because there's less to irritate you about your other partner.
But you know, Prof, what I love about love is how differently love looks for different people.
Absolutely.
So for some people, it's an unending passion and desire. For others, they sleep in separate rooms in the same house and they have a great friendship and they're good.
And they have a marvelous relationship. And also, people who have great passion can be in separate rooms.
Right.
So that notion that you have to be stuck against a person in order to have a fiery romance is not true.
Well, hang on, little professor, because I've always had an issue with that. Why I want to marry her and then I don't want to sleep with her in the same room? Why?
Well, I'm not sure that marriage means sleeping with a person in the same bed. You and I may have different sleep patterns. I may be the one who stays up late, which is the truth. I might like working in the night when it's quiet.
I might snore.
You may
snore. You
yes.
might toss a lot in the bed. But if I can get up refreshed in the morning and greet you when you're refreshed, you and I can have a wonderful breakfast. Yes? So romance needs space. You can't
breathe.
You need air to breathe. You need, for the fire to ignite, you need things that are different about the person. The great thing about wonderful, passionate, romantic relationships is that we come apart and come back with new information. I tell you about my adventure, you tell me about your adventure. So it's more about whether or not we're committed to keeping this passion alive. We have to keep courting each other throughout the relationship. Don't let it get stale. Yep. Lying in the same bed in curlers gets stale.
Apart from the
People
things...
still wear curlers?
No, I don't know. I'm just checking.
Apart from the things that you said about snoring and tossing, which I understand clearly, are there any other reasons why romantic couples would not want to sleep in the same room?
Well, I think we have to recognize that people have different personalities. Some people are more independent than others. If you have two independent persons living together, but they have that deep commitment, passion, and erotic attraction to each other, their time apart is spent building themselves, and their time together is spent building the relationship. They bring something to the relationship when they come together.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the core pillars of this happy relationship. Open communication, which would be crucial in some of the instances we just mentioned.
Yeah. But you see, the thing about open communication is it assumes that all of us communicate in the same way. Yeah? When we say open communication, we often think of more talk. People communicate without verbal communication. Yes. And often the passive-aggressive partner will go silent and will communicate in their silence, or in the way they knock the coffee cup on the table. So open communication means don't run away when difficulties occur. Even if you're the silent partner, stick the ground. Don't run away and allow the other partner to feel abandoned. Be ready to face difficulties. That's a very hard one for people who are not confrontational.
Very important. And it
avoidant people find it difficult.
Trust and respect.
Trust is earned. We come into this thing where we think that once I'm in love with you, once I find you sexy, once you're hot and beautiful or handsome, then I must trust you. That makes no sense. Trust is earned, and a person is not trustworthy in all aspects of their life. A person might be trustworthy with money. They might be trustworthy with fidelity. They might be trustworthy in always being reliable and being there for you. But nobody's trustworthy in all aspects. So
after you name those three, give me one that it wouldn't be trustworthy in.
Meaning if the person has those three?
Yeah.
They might not be a reliable partner when it comes to things like co-sharing the chores with the kids.
Okay.
We have 5 flashpoints that we look for, and one of those is in-laws, kids, sex, and we want to see whether or not the person is going to rear those children in the same way we do.
Okay.
They might be an absent parent.
Wow.
And that's a big issue.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Active listening.
Well, you know, it's like you have to do a whole course in that.
Correct.
Yeah, because when you're actively listening, you're not trying to jump in and put in your 2 cents. We know you have your 2 cents. Put your 2 cents down on a piece of paper. Listen to what the person said. Tell them what you understood. Because you ever notice that when you're quarreling with your partner, they say to you, but that's not what I said.
Yeah.
It means you weren't actively listening. Listen to what they say and the emotion behind it, because it's very hard for us to pick up on the emotion, and play back to them what you're understanding by what they say.
Mirror them. So what I hear you saying is...
or do you mean by that that I'm not doing A, B, or C? But don't just nod and say, and then 2 seconds later, you forget about it, because that's very annoying in a relationship. It means you're not paying attention.
We have healthy conflict resolution here, appreciation and positivity. That's important.
Well, I think that's super important, Simone. I don't think that we appreciate the small things enough. For instance, we know that men live longer than women in relationships where the man is in a long-term partnership. He gets a kiss on the cheek every morning. Keeps you alive, actually, right?
Yeah,
but
I like
women
that.
also, yes, men who get a kiss on the cheek in the morning live longer than men who don't. But we also know that we need, as human beings, 5 positive things from our partner every day. You want to keep that every day. Every single day.
Tell me.
If it's a cup of coffee that they make every single day, what's wrong with saying thank you for making the coffee? Just because they do it every day? So we have to learn to appreciate the tiny things. And a lot of the ways that women feel that are being paid attention to is if you relieve them of the burden of household duties and childcare. So chip in sometimes and take the kids out for a walk and give mommy a break, or prepare a meal, or buy something out the road and bring it in, so that she doesn't have to do it. If you have that stereotypical relationship, she's going to feel that you're paying attention.
Yeah. We have some habits for long-term success: quality time, individuality, shared growth, physical affection. We have 1.5 minutes on the clock, so I want to go to the key mindsets. Accepting the imperfection, because nobody's perfect. These last 2, Doc, I want you to build out for me. Sincere apologies. And then the fact that you really choose to love daily. You choose to love daily.
Love is a decision. Love is not a feeling. Attraction is an emotion. Love is a decision.
Love is a decision.
Absolutely. And I say that all the time.
What does that mean?
We can be attracted to so many people. There are lots of beautiful people on the planet. And we're beautiful people too. So people can be attracted to each other. That chemical attraction is for creating babies, so that we stay on the planet. But to decide that you're going to be with someone in a long-term love relationship, that's a decision.
So I can want to have a child with you, but I don't.
I could want to copulate with you. I could want to.
But I don't really love you.
But I don't love you enough to accept your imperfections, to bear with you, to be persevering, to repair, to come back, to say sorry. All the things that make a relationship last. These are the things that make it last, because I'm willing to, as Jamaicans would say, humble myself and say, I'm sorry. That wasn't the nicest.
That's the same thing as compromise?
I'm not a fan of compromise.
Why?
Because I think that if you choose right from the beginning,
you don't have to compromise.
You'll compromise less. I do, however, believe in giving in. You must
What's
decide.
the difference?
Is it worth the fight?
No, compromise is about neither of us getting what we want. You don't get what you want and I don't get what I want. But if you're important enough to me and we're having a battle over something, I have to figure out, is it worth a fight? Is it big enough? Don't sweat the small stuff and I'll give in. And I said, Neville, you know what? This one is for you. Next time, do you know, when I want something. And we can build a better relationship if we can give in to our partners on the things that are small.
Well, Karen, I'd sit down and talk to you.
Yeah. Are we doing our best on love these days? You've been doing this for a while.
I've been doing this for a while. I tell you what has surprised me, probably that's what I would want to share more than anything else. What has surprised me over the many years that I've been doing this, the thousands of couples that I've worked with, is that the number of men who come in who complain that they're not getting romance. Ladies, the men are not getting romance. The men want to feel lusted after. The men want to feel desirable. They want something other than the rose. Maybe it's not a rose you're going to give them, but they want to feel that you feel romantic towards them. And the women, men complain about not getting romance. Women complain about not getting attention. That's the biggest thing that I see.
Attention in what area, though?
Pay attention to my needs. Pay attention to the fact that I'm tired. Pay attention to the fact that I can't be sexy after baby's burping all over me all day. That's not sexy. Give me a break. Take the baby and put him to bed so I can go shower and I can be nice to you.
Yeah.
But men don't get enough romance. So I'd love to see men getting more romance tomorrow on Valentine's Day.
Your thoughts as to why 60% of marriages are ending in divorce? Is that a love issue?
Well, I don't think it's a love issue, but I do think it's an incompatibility issue. I think the way we choose a partner is Disney. Yeah, we're choosing the Disney World partner. We're not Ariel, I'm not Under the Sea. Anybody tell you that they have a favorite Disney character? Watch out. Walk away.
Darling, it's better. Down there, it's better. Take it from me.
You know what I got from all of this, and I'm still working it out. Love is a decision.
It is a decision. And we decide to love every
Mindful.
single day.
But that just
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to be with somebody that I don't feel that I can decide to love every day.
yeah.
That's not worth it.
Good to see you, Professor. God bless you.
Same here. Blessings to you both.
Come back
Next
in
week.
about 5 minutes. Come back in 5 minutes. We could do this. Sex and relationship therapist, Professor Karen Carpenter. By the way, we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway, eh? Yeah. Who is the Roman god of love? It's a gift basket from, what's that? Eartons Distributors. And to enter the giveaway, call us 733-2462 and 2463. It's not me.
Prof, where we find you? Where are the people who are watching this morning who got a lot from you?
Still with Neville now.
Oh my God, did you really just got
Yes,
it? Where people find you?
Well, I'm very findable. I'm very searchable, right? Just type in Karen Carpenter or Dr. Karen Carpenter. You'll see the website. I think I'm very searchable at this point.
Okay. Up next, we have a Valentine's song clash.
I am the Vineyard Town God of Love. Me that.
You can claim that title, my friend. It's all yours. I don't think anybody's going to want to fight you.